Hi there guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I've had my Blue Peter head on and I decided to do a little art and crafts project. A little bit of history behind this project. A couple of weeks ago I did my N64 collection and I asked people to leave comments about how they display their N64 loose cartridges, and Rollercore, Eddie, pointed me in the direction of Danester's channel and he did his room tour, and I did watch that video beforehand, but I must have missed the bit with the N64 cartridges. And the way he displays them is he's got the plastic see-through cartridge protectors, and then he's got the end labels on the cartridge protectors, which is a brilliant way to display them. So I looked into getting the cartridge protectors and the end labels, and I think it was coming to like 50 quid or something like that to get them, to get it all in, to get all my games put into them protectors. I thought it was a little bit steep, you know, spending 50 quid and not even getting a game out of it. So I decided to take matters into my own hands and create a little cartridge case for my N64 games. And I took a little bit of inspiration from the old NES cartridges. So you've got these dust protectors for the NES cartridges, and I implemented that into something for the N64 games. So this was my first attempt. I just did it on a bit of paper just to see how it would work and see if I could do it. And this is it here, just a little piece of paper, and then I stuck the game in there, and it wasn't great, but I persevered and I kept on going, and I moved on to prototype number 2, which was this guy here. I made it on card. I took it all apart again, basically kind of folded over like this. So I should have this ready, and then I put the cart in, but it was a little bit loose, so I wanted it a little bit tighter as well. I wanted it to fit in there snug. So this is the end product that I ended up creating, which I'm very chuffed with them. I think they're pretty good, and the main part is that I can display them, and I put the names of the games on the spine of the cartridge holder. So this is what I came up with, just a little slip sleeve kind of thing, and I put the wee kind of red lines in there, which is kind of in line with that. Not as good obviously, but they really do kind of fit in there nice and snug. And then one of the most important reasons was going to be so I could display the games a little bit better. So I wanted to put the name down the spine of the game on this end here. And I was doing a lot of writing and a lot of drawing and art and stuff like that. I'm not as good an artist as my big brother or even the missus. They are very good at their art. But through perseverance I managed to get an end product that I wanted. So this is the first attempt, and it was my first attempt of doing kind of Nintendo Mario style font for the spines. I thought it would look good if they were all Mario style font, and that was my first attempt there. You can see that. It's absolutely hopeless, and I kept on practicing and practicing, and it finally hit. Like whenever you see Nintendo font like that, the letters kind of seem to overlap each other. So loads and loads of different attempts, and I finally managed to come up with my little spines to look like this, and I think they look okay. For my standards they're alright, and that's the way I'm going to be displaying them. Getting the font like this and getting it all kind of similar as best as I could took me for ages and ages and ages, and thank God I had some of the community people keeping me company during this. I was watching Gonaldinho. He was doing his Toy Story 3 live stream, getting his 1000 Gs on that, so that was playing in the background yesterday as I was doing the fonts, the artwork on the spines. And then today I was watching a bit of Retro Red Steve as well, so having them in the background, and it was just good. It just kind of pass the time away as well. But I mean, there's something quite nice about seeing like GoldenEye there and Mario style kind of font, and then another game here that's a bit more of a mature game, which is Shadow Man. You see that in kind of Mario font as well. But I'm really proud of these. I think they're really good. I don't know how long they're going to last, but it was a nice little project during this during the lockdown blues, just to keep me kind of preoccupied and kept going. And actually, I had another prototype I had was here, which I was going to go for, but I don't think it would work so well. And I was going to colour them all in black. I think they do look pretty good in black. Maybe we'll go back and do it. But the pen I was using was kind of seeping through the cards, so I didn't want to ruin the integrity of the card. It doesn't seem that bad, so maybe I will go back and make them all black, and that might make them look a little bit cooler. But yeah, that's my games there, and I'll show you a little slideshow after the video here, and it will show my little journey making these, and then it will show you the games up on the shelf, and I think they look really good up there. And it adds a little personalisation and a little bit of me to my game room, and a little talking point as well. So thank you very much for watching, and take care.